In this video, we'll talk about lifestyle changes. But before we start, just know that everyone doesn't age the same way. In fact, there are a number of reasons why the pace at which anyone ages is different from the rest. One way that you could be speeding up your aging process is by certain lifestyle choices that you make. More specifically, the bad habits that are injurious to your health in so many ways. If you have any of these bad habits, you're only fast-forwarding your aging. Smoking. Smoking of any sort or form adversely affects almost every biological system in your body. It's no secret how it affects the lungs, damaging lung tissues, obstructing air passages, and rendering lung tissues incapable of performing their main function, the exchange of oxygen with the inhaled air. It is this very oxygen that the blood carries to all the tissues to keep them healthy and active. This also includes the skin. If the oxygen is compromised, the body will automatically provide the bulk of it to the vital organs, brain, heart, and liver, instead of the skin. With this poor supply of oxygen to the skin, the epidermis of the skin is unable to keep healthy or to regenerate. It can no longer form adequate proteins such as collagen, which is the main factor responsible for the elasticity of youthful and healthy skin. As a result, you get wrinkles, dry, and damaged skin that make you look years ahead of your age. All the irritants in smoke harm various tissues and organ systems. Some of their unpleasant visible effects on aging is that they cause the white part of the eye, nails, and teeth to yellow, dull, or lose their natural color. Giving up smoking can greatly help in reversing aging. Alcohol consumption. Alcohol consumption is perhaps one of the worst offenders if you want to keep your inside out looking and feeling young. Too much alcohol can easily make a person in their 20s look like 40 thin, weak, pale, bags under their eyes, coupled with the overall neurotic behavior and mental breakdowns. The effects of alcohol consumption on aging go much deeper than just skin. The organ most affected by this is the liver. The liver is a vital organ, and its failure could potentially lead to death. One of the functions of the liver is to detoxify the body. As alcohol is a toxin, the liver has to work extra hard to remove it from the system. Excessive alcohol consumption will exhaust liver cells, so they are unable to function. Not only this alcohol toxicity, but the failure of the liver to fight these other toxins will speed up the process of aging 20 times. Sugar intake. It's very common to associate sugar intake with obesity, diabetes, and other health issues. But it's less common knowledge that sugar fastens your aging process as well. Glucose, the simplest form of sugar, is the main substrate for energy in the body, but its excess can lead to a number of complications. It can cause wrinkles by dehydrating the skin and can also cause dark circles to appear under the eyes. Glucose metabolism produces AGEs, advanced glycation end products. Appropriately named AGEs, ages, can cause your skin to look old and saggy. A high sugar intake will age more than just the skin. All the organs will have to work more to metabolize that extra sugar and will exhaust much faster than the normal, natural pace of aging. For example, a person who is genetically more susceptible to diabetes mellitus will develop it at 35 years of age. Had he been precautious and careful with sugar intake, he might not have developed this disease at all. While glucose is extremely important for the body, its excess will most certainly age you faster. It's advised to visit a nutritionist to help determine your body's sugar requirements. Sitting too much. In this day and age, most of our day involves sitting down for hours, be it working in an office, studying in an academic setting, or even just sitting and doing nothing at all. There is too much sitting going on in the day. Whether you are being productive or not, sitting for hours can cause aging to creep up on you. More specifically, epidemiological evidence proves that those who sit more than 10 hours a day age 8 years faster. Imagine being only 30 and looking 38, or being 40 and looking 48. Pretty scary stuff, most would agree. This is why you must try to move around as much as possible. Forget the elevator, take the stairs. Never mind the shortcut, walk the longer route home. Make sure you move around every hour, even if you have piles of work at your desk. This will help counter aging effectively. Binge watching and binge eating. Bad news for all those who binge watch. It can make you age faster. There's actually a thing called the Netflix face by experts. This is characterized by wrinkles, spots, and fine lines. The screens of mobile phones, laptops, and other devices emit harmful radiation that penetrate into the skin and damage it. Like previous lifestyles mentioned, this one also does not stop at the skin alone. Binge watchers should be wary because this bad habit is causing their brains to age faster too. It can greatly affect different functions of the brain, causing attention deficits, concentration deficits, bad memory, and slower processing and comprehension of information. Binge watching and binge eating is a bad combination, which, if not controlled, can be very dangerous for health. Avoiding it will help you age slower. Poor posture. While this does not exactly show signs of aging on the face, it does inside the body. The posture affects how well blood is being pumped in the body and how well a person breathes. For someone who's used to slumping all the time, straightening up will immediately reveal what a difference good posture makes. An upright and erect posture is very important in controlling aging. Bad postures lead to problems that are mostly seen in adults and are now experienced by youngsters. For example, backaches, pain in the joints, breathlessness, and more chances of a fall. It's important to maintain good posture at all times to avoid the development of such signs of aging. Using too much or the wrong makeup. Pay attention, ladies. As much as you may love the difference that makeup can make to your appearance and confidence, it is also one of the biggest culprits in premature aging. The internet is loaded with tutorials that show a person putting on layers upon layers of makeup, so much so that it is hard to keep up. With that amount of makeup comes the removal and cleansing process too. No matter what an excellent brand you take help from in this regard, it is still mostly chemicals that will rob your skin of its natural moisture and components, dehydrate it, and cause wrinkles. Applying makeup unnecessarily makes you age many times faster. To avoid this, it is important to use makeup as minimally as possible. A boost for self-esteem and confidence. After all the reasons why reverse aging is beneficial for the maintenance of healthy systems in the body, comes what looking younger can do for you. Nobody likes to look or seem old. You look much older than your age is definitely not our favorite compliment. People invest so much time, energy, and money to avoid things like these. The appearance of the first wrinkles or gray hair can be quite depressing. Reverse aging can take away all such worries and give your confidence and self-esteem a boost. You look what you feel. If you feel younger from the inside, you will look younger too. It's not just the skin that needs to look vibrant and young to make you feel better about yourself. Reverse aging by any means takes away many such insecurities and worries.
I just cannot stop talking about the red tea detox system. My friends are so tired of me bringing it up, and my husband finally agreed to try it just to get me to shut up about it. Well, and he saw the wonders it worked for me, and he loves it. So it was really a godsend for me and my family. And I just cannot believe an entire African tribe was sitting on this amazing secret for so long. So where do I even begin with describing it? It's so simple to follow, and I never got confused about what I was supposed to be doing on that day. Liz makes sure to explain everything you need to know so that you never get tangled up with it. And I was a little worried about the tea at first, but once I actually tried it, I was actually blown away at how delicious it was. And plus, Liz gives you loads of different ways to prepare it, so I never got bored with it. Tea lattes, smoothies, slushies, even popsicles are all included. But most importantly of all, the red tea detox actually really truly works. And not just a little, it worked a lot. And I've been on it for over a month now, and I'm already down 22 pounds. Yeah, 22 pounds, and as a mother of 2 young kids, I really couldn't be any happier than I am with this diet. Ever since starting a family, I haven't had a whole lot of time for exercise, and my days are a whirlwind of extracurricular activities, carpooling, keeping the house clean, and preparing meals. So when I finally got a free second, I really don't want to spend it on my feet. And beyond that, there simply isn't enough time in the day to make a separate breakfast, lunch, and dinner for myself along with everyone else's. So the red tea detox solved both of those problems for me. I could exercise when I wanted to, but it wasn't required, and I could still eat most of the same meals my family was having. No double cooking, and that means more time to do what I love most, and that's spending time with my beautiful family.